They say silence is golden, but in my case, silence was deadly. I kept quiet when I should have spoken, and because of that, I lost everything. But here's the thing about silence: it builds. It festers. And when it finally breaks, it doesn't whisper, it roars. My name is Daniel Carter. And this is the story of how betrayal forced me into the kind of revenge that changes a man forever. I was 32 when I thought I had everything figured out. A stable career in Chicago's corporate world, a wife I loved more than life itself, and friends I trusted like brothers. Life felt secure, predictable, even blessed. My wife, Sarah, was the heart of it all. She had a laugh that could melt the coldest winter day, and eyes that carried both mischief and loyalty, or at least I thought. Together, we dreamed of starting a family, moving into a bigger house, traveling the world. But you know what they say. Dreams are fragile things. They can shatter without warning. It started small. Late-night texts Sarah wouldn't explain. A new perfume I'd never smelled before. Business trips that didn't quite line up with her office schedule. I ignored it at first. You don't want to believe the person you trust most could betray you. I told myself I was paranoid, overthinking, but then came Michael. Michael was more than a friend. He was family. We met in college, survived our broke 20s together, and stood side by side at each other's weddings. If there was one man I would have trusted with my life, it was him. Which is why it gutted me when I discovered the truth. One night, Sarah left her phone unlocked on the kitchen counter. I wasn't the type to snoop, but something in me, some primal instinct made me look. And there it was. Messages. Hundreds of them. Sarah and Michael. Months of lies, meetings, love notes. Plans to run away together. My hands shook as I scrolled, reading words I'll never forget. Daniel is too blind. He'll never know. In that moment, everything I thought I knew about love, friendship, loyalty, it all died. I didn't confront them right away. No, I chose silence. I went to work every day, ate dinner with Sarah, even grabbed beers with Michael. But inside me a storm raged. That silence gave me power. It let me watch, calculate, plan. Revenge isn't about anger. It's about patience. And patience was something I had in abundance. Michael ran a small investment firm. Sarah, well, she was his secretary in more ways than one. I started digging. Financial records, company secrets, offshore accounts. The more I looked, the dirtier it got. Fraud, money laundering, bribes. Michael wasn't just betraying me, he was stealing from hundreds of innocent people. So I built a case. I spent months collecting evidence, storing copies, waiting for the perfect moment. Meanwhile, Sarah kept lying, pretending to love me while planning to leave me. Every kiss, every "I love you," was another knife in my back. The night of our 10th wedding anniversary, Sarah forgot to come home. I waited. Midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. She never showed. I knew where she was. With him, and that was the night I decided the silence was over. I leaked everything. The financial documents, the fake accounts, the proof of fraud. I sent it all to federal investigators. But that wasn't enough. I wanted them to feel what I felt. So I planned one final move. I invited Michael and Sarah to dinner, acted like nothing was wrong, smiled, poured the wine. They thought I was clueless. And then I handed them both an envelope. Inside were copies of the very evidence I'd already sent to the authorities. The look on their faces, terror, guilt, realization. It was the sweetest taste of justice I've ever known. You destroyed my life, I told them. Now I'm destroying yours. Within weeks, Michael was arrested. His empire crumbled. Sarah's reputation shattered. The perfect little world they'd built on lies collapsed into ashes. Did it fix everything? No. Betrayal leaves scars deeper than flesh. Nights are still long. Silence still haunts me. But when I walk past that courthouse, when I see Michael in chains, when I remember Sarah's tears, I know this. Revenge doesn't heal, but it balances the scales. So if you ever wonder what silence can do, remember me. Silence may start as weakness, but when you use it right, silence becomes the loudest weapon of all.